You hear the voice. You know who it is. It's Cold Mansion back with another banger video, another banger breakdown that we're gonna do on our favorite pair this today. That's on the US30, the Dow Jones, and it's July 20. It's 7:06 in Jamaica. So let's get right into it. So we are on our favorite pair, and we see what the market is doing. The market made a strong buy, and we see the market doing a little consolidation. It's a little different type of consolidation, but it's still a consolidation in how it is moving, and I'm going to show you how it looks. Just notice how it looks. You see, price is basically boxed into this area after making some strong buys. So we can't say that the market wants to sell, and we can't really say that it wants to buy either. It's just operating within this little consolidation area. I think it still wants to come up here at these new highs. So I think that's why it's playing around like that. So you notice it is just going up and down in between our levels where you can catch some trades. But the trend is not as very clean as this one. You notice how price just made this strong uptrend, and then we see it doing this little pullback level. So I think really it's gonna come up here. That is my bias. I'm not saying it has to do that, but I'm saying I think it would want to come here to either break this zone or push back down, because this is the all-time high. So we know that price now maybe wanting to go high and push back down or break those new highs. We don't know what it wants to do. So we have our blue zone. This is where our blue zones on the daily come from, or strong area of support resistance. So you see up here is the strongest resistance, and it is also the all-time high. Then you see price did a similar thing right here where it did a little consolidation, and it's doing this right here. So price can possibly maybe even break and go lower, or it can go higher, but this momentum buy right here, and look what price is doing. So based on that now, we are just watching. That would be the long-term view for me, that price comes back into the 45,000, 44, in the 45,000 region. But now we can catch these little small movements that's happened within here. That is why I focus on the 2 hour for my market structure. I remember the market structure is when price is creating that trend, that higher highs and higher lows for uptrend buys, and lower highs and lower lows for downtrend sells. So this is the overall long-term move, but a lot of things are happening within this 2 hour move where we can catch these trades. We don't have to wait until it does that big entire move. We can be catching these little small moves and catching some 1 to 5, 6, no matter what. We can still. So we're not just, so while we're focusing on the overall long-term move, but we also focusing on the small time frame move. So now we see price made a new low right here. The strong momentum low. Price made a new low right here, and remember, one price closed below the low, and then one price closed again to confirm. So price made a new low right here. However, now again we see price made a little right here. Price is looking to make a new high. So price is breaking this little level of resistance right here, and it's pushing from our strong level of support resistance. So now price made a new low, and it is making a new high currently. So based on the sell, price could possibly push from one of these areas. I remember our secret sauce zones, and if you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the Cold Mansion boss. That's the only way that you can get it. So the price can push from here for the sell, but we would have to wait and see if price creates a new high and then confirms a new high. If it confirms a new high without tapping into this zone, then we wouldn't bother to look for the sells. We'd be looking for buys, because price would be making a lower high and then confirming that price made. So this was a higher low, and then this would also be a higher low. So if it creates one now and then one close above now, then it could possibly now push up. So this is how we keep note of things and keep things simple. So this is what I'm looking for if it wants to sell. But if it wants to buy, we did this candle to close, which has 48 more minutes, and then the next one to close without tapping into this zone, because if it reaches to this zone, then we'd be looking for selling. And that is how I keep things, and we'd be looking for it to come back down here within this level right here. And it may not even go so far because we're just watching this consolidation and see. So it will tap back into this straight line and push up. So this is what I'm looking for the market to look. And remember, if it taps into this secret sauce zone, then we look for a sell right here. But we're not just looking for it yet. We're waiting on to see how the candle close. Remember, patience pays. So if you want to get your pay, you have to be patient. You don't have to rush. The good trades are gonna come, and it's just Sunday too. The week just started. The market just opened, so we don't have to rush. So if it gives us something like this, we can possibly catch a sell like this. But we'll have to wait and see how that 2-hour candle close before we make our decision. We're not rushing. Remember, this is how I keep things simple. Remember, we're not doing any rocket science. And we're not solving any Rubik's Cube. We're keeping things simple, understanding the language of the market, the structure, the higher highs, higher lows, support resistances, waiting on your secret zones, wait for price to give us the confirmation. That is how we do it. But I can say now, this simplicity and break it down so simple after 5 years. So if you want me to hold your hand, break it down simple for you to understand it as well, remember, click the link in the description or in the pinned comments. I can definitely show you. And then if you want to have the right mindset and the right psychology when you see them now, to take action, because you have to know what to do. And then when you know what to do, you have to do it. And to have to do it, you have to have the right mindset. And I have my ebook for that, the ultimate trading psychology guide. A lot of gems in there, real life situations. We're not just doing any information we just capture from the internet. We're doing information that I gathered on my experiences. I have my trading mindset fantasy game in there, the victory jar, all that thing, man. Just grab a copy of that. Same thing, click the link in the pinned comments or in the description. So I hope you guys got a lot of value from this one. Matter of fact, I know you guys got a lot of value from this one. So stay tuned until the next video. Or if you don't want to wait, remember, click the link in the description and reach out to me. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the winning team called Mansion. Because really, is there another option?